Good morning from Montevideo, Uruguay. I thought I would do a bit of a longer video this morning because it's very quiet. It's Sunday morning, and as you can see, there's nobody anywhere. Everybody's sleeping off their late night reveling and hangovers, I'm sure. My first video, my first taste of this city and this country was, the first taste was the airport. Which is a very modern, nice airport, very small, modern airport, Montevideo, Uruguay. And then I got a very expensive Uber, which was cheaper than the more expensive, ridiculously expensive taxi. This is a very expensive country, and I'm not sure why, certainly not sure why the city is so expensive, because, well, as you'll see in here in a second, it doesn't merit being expensive. Firstly, you can see this is just a few blocks from literally the waterfront, the main hub of this part of the entire city, which is where some of the parks are and the main promenade. And yeah, really not a part of the city that's sort of off the beaten track. I'm only staying just up the street. I'm only staying just about a 5-10 minute walk this way, and it really is not a nice place. These are my thoughts and feelings, and you can see every corner is just, you can see that, trying not to draw too much attention to myself, even though obviously there's a foreign gringo with a stupid hat standing on corners, but you can see all of the corners are dirty and filthy, and there's trash everywhere, and there's homeless people everywhere. Everything's boarded up, and the bus stops and shelters are just old and grotty and tatty. And the streets are just dirty and filthy, and there's dog poo everywhere. Across the street here, definitely get people looking at you all funny, but I'm not really bothered, couldn't give a shit. But they've definitely got a lot of societal problems here. Again, you can see all of the disgusting, filthy graffiti and buildings and old tattiness everywhere. It's just graffiti to death. So yeah, it's a from what I understand and have heard, it's a liberal and welfare state. It's a liberal society and a welfare state. We'll cross here. The weather's beautiful this morning, which is great. It was supposed to be raining all day, every day for the whole week, but that's not the case, which is great. But I wish I could tell you what area I was in. But again, it's one of the main areas right near the waterfront. We'll get to the waterfront fairly soon. This is a very busy park here. They have a festival in this park on the weekends at this time of year. But these are quite nice streets in theory, and with quite nice homes and really historic looking buildings. But they just have a major problem with what I call the liberal mind virus, and that has just taken over this place like a storm. No doubt about that. And again, heavily taxed society, which funds a welfare state for those who are in need, but also those who choose to participate in the less finer things in life. We'll walk through this market here. Hola, buenos días. This is a night market. It all opens at night, obviously, hence night market. Lots of local craft vendors and soaps and things, gifts, artifacts in one of the big parks down by the waterfront. Very bohemian market, night market. It's got a famous name. I was here the other night, but I just walked through. You can see it's in one of the main parks. Flip this around, let you have a look. But again, it's a very highly taxed society. They pay an exorbitant amount of tax to live here. The climate is, I would say, average. It's cold many months of the year. They have rising poverty and rising petty theft and crime. And they have a VAT of 22%, I think I read. 22%, yeah, it was 22% on my bill. On my expensive, overpriced pizza, it was 22%. There's a guy picking his blanket up off the floor here. Lots of people sleeping on the streets. It's a very interesting place. Nice and warm, like I said this morning. And the trees, I will tell you, the trees here are incredible. I really do like the trees. You can see some of the beautiful trees behind me. I try not to show this phone around too much. There's a morning fruit market, which is great. There's your local fruit market, which is wonderful. Bienvenidos. Holiday products, organic park, organic markets. Let's have a look at some of the fruit and veg here, which looks good. Wow. Incredible fruit and veg, that's great. This is nice. And you got lemons and peppers, tomatoes. And how much of this is grown here. There's imported bananas. Wow, beautiful market there. Melons, aguacate. Wow, a lot of the same products, but chard, bananas, beautiful. Beautiful market. Nice. Those are the organic. And you can see some of the nice trees here. I actually walked this way the other day. So we'll go this way. Let's flip this around now. I'm out of plain sight of everybody, but yeah, nice to be in a park. It's surrounded by graffiti buildings, as you would expect. But this park's quite nice. You can see the green and the beautiful trees. But yeah, overall, I really don't like this place one bit. It has nice elements. It has a lot of life, has a lot of oomph and culture. Shared culture to Buenos Aires and Argentina. Slightly more homogeneous society though than Argentina. Shared history. Italian, German immigrants, Italian, Spanish primarily. You can see again just graffiti everywhere. Nothing but graffiti everywhere you look. And a lot of homeless people. I suppose when it's one of the most taxed places on earth and the most expensive place in South America, this is what you get. You know, I'm not nothing against homeless people. God forbid I'm ever homeless myself. But it's societal issues. Nice tennis courts there, that's for sure. Everywhere you go in South America, you get nice clay tennis courts. You see the beautiful trees again, incredible. I think these are oak trees. Beautiful giant trees, incredible trees. Hola, buen dia. And people, for the most part, seem sort of friendly, not great. They're definitely not as friendly as the Paraguayans. I found people in Argentina to not be all that friendly. Well, Buenos Aires. I think the rest of Argentina would be different. I'm going to probably go back and explore the rest of Argentina. Stay with me here and I'll just get through this busy little setup for the market. Getting ready for the busy weekend. We'll head down to the water. This will be, actually I think we'll end this one here, about 10 minutes. Giving you a taste of Montevideo so far during the day. We'll do another one in a second.